is happening, guys? It is Daniel 1989. This is episode 39 of the Hereford United career. Now, if you guys remember in the last episode, we bounced back spectacularly. I didn't think we would get a win against QPR, but we did. We got a 2-0 win. We absolutely hammered Huddersfield at home. We could have had 4 or 5 in that game. And the Portsmouth game was kind of a 50-50, so a draw was about fair. But obviously 7 points in the last 3 games has dragged us right up the table. As you can see, the table standings here, we are up in 11th now, so sat nicely in mid-table, and I would like to push in today's episode, certainly having Peterborough in the first game, a team that we've beaten on many occasions last season, and I'm hoping again this season. So, like we said, Peterborough away for the first game. The second game is Middlesbrough at home, which will be a tough game, good side Middlesbrough. And then the last played game of the episode will be Stoke at home, will probably be the hardest game of the 3. Stoke being a very, very well-rounded, accomplished championship team and almost should be pushing for a championship, for a Premier League spot, to be fair, in my book. But we want to concentrate on ourselves. Let's go and get 3 points away at Peterborough. Here we are then, guys, the first played game of the episode. We are against very familiar opponents, Peterborough. Barring the Cardiff game, Peterborough are the second highest team that we've beaten. We've beaten them 4-0, if you guys remember, last season. So they got through the playoffs last season and managed to get up in the championship, which for them, brilliant, because they weren't great in the season. They managed to get in the playoffs and managed to get up. So I certainly want to show them that we are the more dominant side and we have their number. So we've had to go with a changed lineup today. I've not had to. I've preferred to go with a changed lineup today. So we've changed out pretty much what I would say the starting 11 for the second starting 11, if you like. So we'll have a look at our lineup after Peterborough's lineup. So this is how Peterborough line up, and we will see what formation they are running in this one. Are they running the 5-3-2 again? I think they were last time. No, 5-2-1-2. So I would imagine they'll probably sit again like they did last time. And like I said, we've got their number. We know how they're going to play. We know how we're going to play. And I'm expecting 3 points here. So as you can see, we've got Kirk Wilson in the lineup. I've put Valencia in the lineup also. So this is how we line up. Not Griffiths in goal, it's Bird in goal today. I've gone Alexander in the right back position who gets the captain's armband today. I've gone Thomas in the left back position, Banks and Silva centre back positions together. I've gone Wall and Doyle centre defensive midfield, Fernandez in the cam position, Rodriguez out wide, Valencia out wide, and Kirk Wilson, who scored a hat-trick in yesterday's episode, up front today. So we might look a little bit weaker, but still a very strong side. Let's get 3 points. Here's Wall sending that over to the standing captain today, Alexander, into Fernandez. Here's Wall, try and send that out wide towards Thomas. Getting some wide play here. Thomas with a chance to whip one in early, and header goes in. Nothing comes of it, but Kirk Wilson gets that down to Doyle, who we know can hit them. And this time he doesn't come up with a goal of the season. Well won by Doyle there, getting in midfield and winning the tackles. Been a great addition to the team so far. Doyle spreads that ball out wide towards Alexander. Here's Fernandez onto Wall. Gonna look for a pass around the corner if I can. Rodriguez has come short. I'll use him. Just gonna try and hold possession here, not try and give it away. Try and get it around the corner towards Wall. He does. Goes back to Rodriguez for the shot, and Rodriguez has put it in the top corner inside 15 minutes. We've had possession. We've had a half decent chance, and Rodriguez has absolutely clattered that in the top right hand corner. Beautiful finish. Let's have a look at that. We just kept possession, we waited, lovely ball inside. Wall just feeds it into him outside the box, and he hits that on his left boot straight in the top corner, and we're in front early here. And that's a really good interception by Thomas, but should have been stronger in the tackle. And Peterborough look like they're coming in with a chance here. Ball comes into the box. He did get half a chance there. Gordon Bird had to make sure he had that side covered. It was a half decent scrappy chance for them, but he's put it wide. Peterborough pressing at us again here down this side. Just trying to get back in shape here with Alexander and Silva going down this far side. Alexander didn't see that cheeky through ball there, and they might be in here for a decent cross. It comes in. Silva gets up and wins that header really well. Here's Doyle in midfield onto Wall. I've got Valencia on this side making me a really good run. That is an absolute cracking through ball to get him in. I've got a few players running in and around the box. Look towards the back post. Kurt Wilson gets up and he didn't catch that properly, straight into the keeper's gloves just before the half-time whistle here, guys. And again, Peterborough still trying to come back at us, not holding back, going forward, as you can see, with a lovely through ball. Silva needs to try and get a tackle in here with 1 minute added on. We certainly don't want to concede before half-time. And struggling to control it there, and Silva should be able to see that out, and we do. I'll just hoof this forward to get half-time, and there it is. Here we go in the second half then, guys, and just as I thought it would go, to be honest. We've had possession, we've had some good chances, and we finished one of them. I certainly want another goal or two to finish this game off here in the second half. It's Silva. Sends that over towards Alexander. Good first touch. See if I can get this forward to Kurt Wilson, and Kurt Wilson had already tried to make the run. Wasn't the pass he was looking for. Peterborough pick up possession here in midfield. Kurt Wilson trying to chase the ball down. As you can see, they haven't really done much with it when they've had it, Peterborough. They kind of kept hold of possession and passed it around. They have passed it around well, they just haven't done anything with it. Banks should be able to bring that down and clear it away. Certainly does. Wall over towards Rodriguez. Plenty of room on this side, and he's turned his man. He's got inside. We need a decent pass here. Valencia is in. Valencia could make it 2 against the goalkeeper, and it drops into his gloves. Should have been 2. Another decent pass in midfield. We need to certainly get tight to these passes as they're creating here. Blue shirts running into the box with not long left, and we've only got 1 goal. We need to get rid of this. Alexander up with a brilliant header. Can we get on a counter attack now and get the second? We certainly need it to finish this game off. Over to Rodriguez. Go straight back into Fernandez. Fernandez. Plenty of space. Wall's making me the run on the inside. Tried dropping it to him. Really good defending from Peterborough, and they are trying to get forward now with barely 2 minutes left in the game plus stoppage time. We need to stand strong here and not let them in. Silva does really well. Get this ball up the line. Still, Valencia's there. Can he get it round the corner for Fernandez? He certainly can. Fernandez, get that back into Valencia. Into Wall if we can. Try and go around the corner to Thomas. If Thomas can sit this up, we might be able to get this second. Kurt Wilson goes up for the header, and he's dragged it wide. That is full time. We do get 3 points. We certainly should have had more goals. Back at the menu then, guys, and I suppose we have to be happy with 3 points there, which has dragged us up into 7th place. I know it's blacked out at the minute. I'll click on it for you because you can't really see it, but we're up into 7th place now with that 3 points against Peterborough. We have their number, definitely. We probably should have scored more goals, but the 1 goal will do. The 3 points is what counts. So the next game is going to be tough. Middlesbrough, I think it's at home. Did we say it was at home? I think it was a home game, wasn't it? Yeah, Middlesbrough at home and then Stoke at home. So these next 2 games are going to be a lot more difficult. Here we are then, guys. We are at home for the second game of the episode. We are at Edgar Street Stadium, and we are in fine form at the minute. We've technically had 3 wins on the bounce if you include the last 2 from the last episode, and obviously the first one from this episode. That's 3 wins on the bounce, which has dragged us really close to being in the playoffs early here. So I don't want to let up. I want the confidence to keep going through the team, the chances to keep coming, and mainly the possession football we've been playing, keeping hold of the ball, passing it round well, finding gaps and finding a goal. So let's see if we can keep it going in this game. We are back to 100% strength, as you can see. O'Reilly back in the team, Paslak back in the team, Hurst back in the team. Everybody is back to 100%. So Griffiths in goal, Bale in the right back position, Wilson in the left back position, who's just been called up for Ireland for international duty. Alphonse and French in the centre back positions. French takes his captain armband back. Hurst and Adam in centre defensive midfield. O'Reilly in the cam, Anthony out on the left, Paslak out on the right, and Sam Gallagher up top. So we're at full strength. I certainly want us to give Middlesbrough a good run here. Middlesbrough lofting that ball forward, tried to get on it, and that's a really good ball through, and Wilson's got some defending to do on this far side, and so is French, standing strong at the minute, gets a really good touch on it, and we pick up the ball just outside our area. Here's O'Reilly. I'm going to try and send Paslak in if I can. That's a really good slide challenge to stop us building, and they've started building now, coming forward. They've got a runner on the inside, just trying to press this out with French here, and should be able to get the tackle in. It certainly does. A very cagey start to this half, sort of back and forward, tackles going in, and try and pinch this up for Wilson. It's a really good pass in by O'Reilly. Just try and give it back to him. Go to Adam, keep possession. Here's Hurst. Just try and put this in towards Paslak, who's free on this far side, and see if he can beat his man here, which he has done there, Paslak. And inside towards O'Reilly. Might be able to create something simple here. Round the corner, he's onside, and the goalkeeper makes a brilliant save. Paslak is in, can hit it again, but stands strong. Middlesbrough. It's a decent pass out wide to the Middlesbrough man. He's challenging French on this far side, as we know French isn't blessed with pace, but Wilson has tracked back now. Bale needs to go up for this header, but he's only small Bale. They get the ball down. Griffiths makes a really good save and a second save, and we should be able to clear it away. Chances still in and around our area, and we need to get a block in and get this away. Dangerous, and a third save from Griffiths. Within 30 seconds of each other, Josh Griffiths comes up with a triple save, keeping us in this game early. They have themselves a corner, and Griffiths should be able to collect, but thankfully heads that down, and play will continue. Nodded down towards Wilson, who picks up possession. Here's Hurst, trying to fire that one right over towards Paslak, and he brings that down beautifully. Paslak can get an effort away, but straight into the keeper's glove. Here's French onto Alphonse. Just go back to French again. Not long till half time, guys. Here's Wilson bringing that down, coming in towards the middle. If he can get it into Sam Gallagher, and I don't think Gallagher was ready for that. Just didn't be able to bring it down on his feet. 1 minute added on, but never mind. There goes the half-time whistle. Here we go in the second half then, guys, at the Edgar Street Stadium, and both sides have been in it. The game's really there for the taking. Somebody just needs to grab it by the scruff of the neck and pull something out here. But we might be able to get a chance at the start of the second half here with Paslak. Let's see where this goes, see if he can get round the corner. He certainly does beat his man if he can get an early cross in, and that is out for a corner. We will take that. Said we need to grab this game by the scruff of the neck and come up with something. Can we get big Sam Gallagher on the header? Here he can, and he's headed over. Ball lofted in towards Middlesbrough. That's a really good through ball, and he's split the defence here. He's certainly got in behind with a decent cross. They might have the first goal, but never mind. Griffiths picks that up. Almost the 60th minute mark here, guys. They have themselves a corner, and we need to get rid of this. Wilson up with a really good header. Ball comes back in. Manta took the corner again. Wilson in the way of it, and it's out for another corner. I'm going to leave Wilson on for now. He's played really well, to be honest, Wilson, and he's made some really good tackles back there. And here he is again. No, never mind. It's straight into Griffiths' glove. See if I can get us on the counter-attack here. Well, I did want to throw that out to Wilson, but it's dropped into Middlesbrough, and we'll keep going here just in case they create something from this. And Alphonse gets a really good challenge in. Can we get on a counter-attack here? I've got Sam Gallagher in behind. Gallagher's very good at running, and Paslak is making me a better run. See if I can find his feet, and not the pass we were looking for, but Gallagher's pinched that back. The chance may still be alive. Get that round the corner towards Anthony. Try and bring that back into O'Reilly, and it's... how has it not gone in? Just making a change here, guys. It's Doyle on and Hurst off. They're making a change also, and they also have another corner. Hopefully we can defend strong as we have done throughout this game. Try and get up the pitch. Adam up for the header, but no need because they've headed it wide. Here's Doyle in midfield, dropping that to O'Reilly, just using Adam. Over to Bale, try and come back to Adam here, who's in space. Adam driving into the middle, and I'm looking for a free man maybe. Go to O'Reilly or Sam Gallagher, see if Gallagher can get round the corner, which he does nicely on the turn, and that is a brilliant save to keep them in the game. We have ourselves a corner here, and Big Sam turning very, very well, hitting that strong goalkeeper. Just gets down and gets his fingertips to it to keep the save in. Let's aim for Gallagher again with this header. It could be very important here. The ball's dropped down and into the keeper's gloves. Not long left to go. Middlesbrough have themselves a throw here on the far side. There's 2 minutes of play and extra time added on. Paslak trying to chase the ball down, trying to get us on the front foot, and as you can see, they've pushed nearly every red shirt forward here. He's got past Bale, and can he get a decent cross in? He can't, because apparently French can do a Scorpio clearance. Did you guys see that clearance? We may be able to get in here with a chance. O'Reilly looking for Paslak on the far side. Anthony's coming in on the other side. I need to get this ball in, and Paslak just couldn't bring it under control. 3 minutes added on and 2 has already gone. It looks like it's going to be a 0-0, and there goes the full-time whistle. And press conference after the game, guys. A 0-0 stalemate, but it wasn't for the want of trying. Chances at both ends. Nobody could hit the back of the net, but how about that clearance at the end there from French, like a scorpion kick clearance at the end? That's, yeah, anyway, there wasn't much between the, I saw 2 very committed teams today, which they were. Defensively, both teams were strong. Neither could hit the back of the net, so a draw is fair. Did you play for a 0-0? I certainly didn't. We went for the win all the way, so I wanted to see us attack with more energy, definitely. We did attack decently, we had a few chances, but we just didn't get in those one-on-ones that we really wanted. I think Sam Gallagher had the really only one-on-one chance of the game. What was one of the days you went against? I'll just have to say is we need to be more clinical. Yeah, that's all I'll say. We need to be more clinical.
No further questions, thanks.
So, we've had a win and a draw in today's episode. We have quite possibly the hardest game of the episode next, Stoke at home. I will simulate forward, and because it's quite some time, if anything pops up in between, guys, I'll let you know, unless I will see you at Edgar Street Ground again. Here we are then, guys, Edgar Street Ground for the second time today. We have probably the toughest game of the 3. We're against Stoke City today. A very well-rounded, well-drilled, accomplished championship team, and should be pushing for a Premier League spot. So I am certainly not going to underestimate them, and I have made the required changes that I think he's going to need to win this game. For me, I'm thinking pace, which is why obviously you can see here I've got Rodriguez and Wilson and Paslak. Those are the 3 up top today. All 3 of them short, quick, can provide a good pass and can provide a good finish. So I'm hoping that we will be able to counter-attack Stoke City's strength and well-drilled system with our pace. So I'm going to try and sit a little bit, wait for them to come to us, and then push on the counter-attack. But we line up Josh Griffiths in goal, Alexander at the right-back position today, and I've gone Bale in the left-back position. I've gone Alphonse and French centre-back positions together. I've gone Doyle in instead of Hurst with Adam centre-defensive mid. I've gone O'Reilly in the cam position, Paslak out on the right, Rodriguez out on the left, and Kirk Wilson up top. So I'm hoping with the extra pace down each side, with swapping Bale over to the left instead of the right for the extra pace, we should be able to counter-attack Stoke in the best possible way, really. So that's how they line up. We'll just have a quick look at what formation they're running, and we'll get straight into the football. They are running the 5-3-2, so hopefully they're going to sit, and our pace will be a big thing in this game. It's a really good ball forward. Stoke coming straight at us, as I expected that they would. Strong, well-drilled, good passing, and they're finding these pockets. French needs to get in there. Thankfully, Griffiths comes to collect. Can we try and get on the counter-attack here with pace, which is what I thought we would be able to do. If they come forward, we should be able to counter-attack with pace. I'm waiting for the run on the far side from Paslak, trying to ping it over. Full-back's done well. Paslak got a touch. It's gone back to the keeper, and play continues. Another good pass into midfield here, and trying to look for his man around the corner. Paslak was trying to track him and couldn't get there quick enough. Can he get a tackle in here? Paslak, and he's ended up on the floor through the strength of the full-back, and he's played a good ball into the middle. Good shot, and thankfully Griffiths makes a good save. Was a very decent effort and well worked by Stoke. We need to certainly get rid of this and get up the other end. Ball comes in. Alphonse should make it his, and certainly does. Kirk Wilson is there, but beaten to it by the centre-back. The chance is still very much alive for them here. Paslak pushing over. Plays the ball back, looking for possession here. And they are playing the ball around very well. That was a loose challenge. We should have got on it, and we get on it the second time. Here's Doyle. I've got Rodriguez on the run. Try and use Kirk Wilson. Again, we're trying to get up the pitch, and it's just coming straight back at us. Ball round the corner. Again, they might get on it, try and get rid of it up the field. Kirk Wilson try and get on it this time. And we are struggling here. Just before half-time here, guys, they have themselves a free kick at the edge of the box for a handball. Yeah, This is in very much a goal-scoring position. It was a handball against Alphonsi again. What a surprise. Thankfully, it wasn't a penalty this time. It was just a handball. But this is very, very dangerous. They have some good free kick takers. And no doubt they'll at least get it on target. Let's try and get the jump right. We didn't, but thankfully he has missed it. There's 1 minute added on. I will try and get this ball forward out of our half, because we've been in our own half the entirety of the game. See if we can get one chance on goal here, but never mind. There goes the half-time whistle. Here we go in the second half, guys, and it has all been Stoke. Stoke first half, possession, shots, everything. We've only had one shot on target. We need to be better. Here's French, just standing that up towards Adam, and he's lost out on the header there, and Stoke may break again here. We need to be defensively strong as we were in the first half. That's a decent ball forward to their striker. Got to stand strong here, and hopefully we do not concede. Nice ball around the corner. Again, shot comes in. This time it's blocked. Can we get forward on a counter-attack? I said that this is how we're going to score, and we may have got in here with Rodriguez. I can see Kirk Wilson, if I can try and find him, stood it up and into the goalkeeper's gloves. There's Doyle in midfield, over towards Alexander, just trying to find these cutting edge passes in towards Kirk Wilson if he can try and turn his man, but the centre-back stands very strong, not letting Kirk Wilson turn onto his favoured foot there, but got the ball down to Paslak, and Paslak's giving it away. We could be in trouble here. We need a big tackle from French, and we get one, but he's still got the ball here. We need to be careful we do not concede. French, another good tackle, getting back in. Our captain standing strong for the team. I can see Rodriguez across the other side making me a brilliant run. That is a wonderful ball. If Rodriguez can get the first touch, he did, and he just couldn't get on it. That's the only way I can see us scoring on a counter-attack like that. Here is Kirk Wilson. We might be able to have another chance here. It's fallen loose to Alexander. Trying to turn there with O'Reilly. Here goes Alexander. He might have got in here, Alexander, and he's hit it straight at the keeper's gloves. I'm making a change, guys, to try and make the difference. I'm bringing Fernandez on and taking Paslak off. Again, 80th minute, almost gone here, and it's been all Stoke with possession and pressing us, and I do not know how it is still 0-0 in this game. Stoke have had chance after chance, and we've managed to get block after block, as you've seen there. Really well done by Alexander. Fresh legs on from Fernandez. Let's try and feed him in. Only just subbed him on, and can he provide us with a decent cross? Might come short here. Back to feet to O'Reilly if he can turn, try and get in the box, an effort away. The ball is still there, and we have ourselves a penalty. I don't believe it. 84 minutes gone, and we have ourselves a penalty. Fernandez subbed on. He just hit his boot, and it's pinged up and hit his arm. That really is quite harsh, because that's completely accidental, and that is quite harsh, really. But I will take it against Stoke. Fernandez, who has just come on, I'm just going to hit it hard down the middle and hope for the best here. And he saved it. I knew I should have gone one of the corners. He saved it. Take French off for Silva for the last 5 minutes. See if Silva can come on and get us a winning header towards Fernandez, and the ball might fall for us here. Just going to drop it to the edge of the box to Doyle, who we know we can hit them. He did hit it well. It was blocked out. Ball around the corner. Kirk Wilson is free. Kirk Wilson has hit the back of the net. We have a lead against Stoke in the 87th minute from Super Kirk Wilson. I did not think that it would go that way. We missed the penalty, and I thought, no, it's just not going to happen. Doyle gets the block away, and then Silva, who I've just subbed on, finds Kirk Wilson in the box, who is onside. He turns and makes no mistake. Goal kick lofted forward, guys. 2 minutes added on here, and all we need to do is stand strong. That is all we need to do here. Keep Stoke out and stand strong. Ball around the corner. Alphonsi gets the tackle in. We need to get a tackle in with Silva here. Can we try and get a tackle in? We don't need to, because he's passed it straight into feet. There goes the full-time whistle, and we have 3 points at home against Stoke. Absolutely ecstatic with that. Back at the menu then, guys, and just can't believe that. It was all Stoke the entire game. They had possession, they had all the chances, they had all the pressure, and the game should have been theirs. We stood up to the challenge, we defended well, we got multiple blocks in, and then we get the penalty, and I'm thinking, we've got to score this. I just thought, I'll hit it hard and true down the middle. Keeper obviously expected it at that time in the game. I should have gone for one of the corners, but never mind. The ball comes back into play, and Super Kirk Wilson is there to finish it off. Absolutely ecstatic with that, and that has brought us up into 6th place, into a playoff spot. I did not expect this season to be going this well at all. This is a complete shock, and we are up in a playoff spot after 18 games. Drop me a big thumbs up, guys. I don't know whether you think that's worth one. I certainly do. Drop me a big thumbs up, guys. Tell me if you're enjoying this episode. Tell me if you're enjoying this series. It is getting heated up here in the Championship. Do not miss out on the rest of this career. I will see you in the next episode, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's been Dan Allen's 1989. Love you, bye.